let's do our last game preview, which I have a feeling that you're going to like the home team in this one. Clemson minus 3.5 at Georgia Tech. This game opened at 6.5-point spread. Gotten closer, it's closer. I've got ESPN's analytics page up. 55.9% saying that Georgia Tech is going to win this
Yes.
game. This feels like prime opportunity for Brent Key. Everything they're building, Haynes King, if he's healthy enough and able to do some damage with his legs, but Clemson has been unimpressive for 2 weeks. Like it feels like it's a perfect storm for Georgia Tech here, and the game is in Atlanta.
Yeah, I mean, if the Troy quarterback would have not thrown a bunch of picks, right? Like we could be looking at
An 0
winless
2.
Clemson team right now, which is an insane thing to think about. But their defense for like the first half of that game, a lot of sleepwalking. The offense, obviously, the same thing. And I mentioned it when I was talking about why LSU maybe is a bit of a question mark. Clemson literally cannot run the football. Like they can't do it. I don't know what the issue is. I haven't watched a lot of tape on them. Maybe I'll do a deep dive and try to figure that out for everybody. But they've struggled. And I think this is going to be one of those games where maybe both of the offenses are struggling and maybe there aren't a ton of points, because I do think Clemson at its top end when the defense is playing well is very good. The Haynes King thing to me is always going to be one of those where I love him, I believe in him, but God almighty, please don't get hurt. Like just don't get hit too hard. And he doesn't care. He puts his body on the line. But you're right. I like the home team in this one. I'm down on Clemson, even though I had them in my national championship in my preseason CFP bracket. Georgia Tech, I think, actually gets the win in this one.
Yeah, so just to put a button on the Haynes King conversation, so he missed the game with his lower body injury, which he sustained against Colorado, sat out last week against Gardner-Webb. Brent Key said his status is unclear, but he looks good, feels good, and is trending in the right direction ahead of that game.
He's going to
We've
play.
seen Haynes, yeah, he's going to play. We've seen him fight through a lot of stuff to play in this game. Couple keys to this one. Georgia Tech is among the worst in the country turnover margin through 2 games. And Clemson is outside of the top 100 in FBS in third down conversion. So a lot of coaches talk about that, where the game is won and lost. Those are 2 specific areas to look for. I'm going to take Georgia Tech. I think they're going to win the game.
Yeah. No, I mean, that if Clemson wins, like none of us should be shocked, but it just doesn't feel like things are going great for them.
It's like if not now, when a little bit for Georgia Tech against Clemson.
Yep. No doubt.
Strike while they're down and still figuring stuff out.